Hey guys, and thank you for tuning in. Welcome to Let Your Shit Out with Jon and
Cyn. It's hot as shit.
to say welcome to Let Your Shit Out and thank you for being our first interviewees. Stacia and I grew up together, and I met her lovely husband later on, which Josh is just an amazing guy who's had a beautiful mustache. What's it called? A handlebar mustache, right?
Yeah.
So we're hairdressers. We own our own salon, Wolf and Ryan. Do a lot of product education.
Yeah.
We've always dabbled in products. Right now, we're currently educating for Mr. Smith brand.
Which I love. That what is that? The quote that you guys have in your Wolf and Ryan website?
So we're in thoroughbred country now.
Mhm.
So yeah, one of our dear friends wrote that for us and said that we go together like
Bourbon and
bourbon
horses.
and horses.
And you guys have like 17 kids because you live in Kentucky, right? Is that what I heard?
Yes. Yeah.
How many? Did she still have a uterus? Or did that shit come out?
Yeah, no. Stacia does not have 17 kids.
We have two, and Josh just had a vasectomy a couple weeks ago. So
It's done.
done, retired.
That was one of my questions. Like during COVID and everything, did you think that people were going to like boom again, or were they going to just like
Either get
Divorce.
divorced or get pregnant.
yeah? It's like I wasn't for sure if people were using condoms more or like Purell packets. But, yeah.
One of our co-workers, she's 22, so and she has a few friends that are now pregnant.
Okay, so before I tell you to do this, again, I just want to say it's Wolf and Ryan in Lexington, Kentucky. Stacia's cut my hair for years. Josh, I love you. I know you're great, and you've done plenty of hairstyles for the runways in New York City. But I just want to show you this one thing real quick and get your opinion on it. So, Josh, why did the chicken cross the road?
I gotta know, dude. How scared of chickens are you? Like, 'cause this is Foghorn Leghorn. It's just close to chicken.
Well, I'm not really like scared of chickens. I guess and have you guys ever been around chickens?
Yeah.
I drank my way through college picking up dead chickens from a Tyson barn.
So
Mm.
if there's an animal that deserves to die, it is the chicken.
Here we go.
Why?
Just they serve one purpose. That's to feed us. Right? But look, there's 21 billion.
You said there's 21,000 chickens per person?
Billion.
20 billion.
So for every person, there's 3 chickens running around right now.
You know what? In Key West, that's more like 10 to 1. They're protected. You can't even kill them.
They're protected chickens?
They're free range. They just run around the island on Key West.
I've never seen Josh speechless ever. We've been married 10 years.
Dude, you want to go drinking in Key West? Because you would be so much fun.
Look, I understand. Protect the whales, protect the turtles. But
This Foghorn Leghorn.
we need to protect.
But protect my rotisserie chicken is literally probably a higher on the.
You grew up in East Kentucky, okay?
Yeah.
Go to a gas station, they're serving fried chicken. Right?
Oh yeah.
You can go to a Michelin-starred restaurant, chicken's on the menu.
Mm-hmm.
There are some
Food
places
that crosses all boundaries.
all they sell is chicken. They're like, we don't know anything but chicken. Chicken sandwiches, fried chicken, grilled chicken. We're just selling chicken. I mean, if all of us ate 3 chickens today, that's a lot of chicken.
It is a lot of chicken.
Wait, I have a very important question. Seriously.
Yeah.
Are you
Okay.
worried about like a chicken apocalypse?
Well, yeah, because here's what's happening now in the British Isles. This group of chickens attacked somebody. This was like last year.
Maybe we should quit killing them.
But what if we called it like a chickalypse? It couldn't be possible because it got beaked, right? I mean, I don't.
I don't understand what his beef is with chickens.
There's too
If you
many
don't
of them.
mind the pun. His beef with
She wants to know what your beef is with the chicken.
Well, I'm really like, okay. I just think that there's too many chickens. We have created a chicken population that's not sustainable. So we have a human population that's not sustainable. But for every one of us, there's 3 chickens. So our chicken population isn't sustainable. So we're it's like I'm crazy.
So do you have stock in Chick-fil-A or anything?
Oh, God, no.
God, no.
They say
Thank
eat
you.
more chicken, right? They're basically on your side.
If we eat more, there will be less.
Serving it in gas stations and nice restaurants. I mean, everywhere has chicken. You can't go to a place and if they go to a place they don't have chicken. Like what place to eat? Like vegetarian places have some chicken on the menu. Like every place has chicken.
Yeah, but the vegetarian chicken's like not real chicken. It's like fake chicken. It's like the chicken.
So
No.
people like.
But they probably feed it to a chicken anyway afterward. I'm like, at some point a chicken's involved. Like a chicken gets involved in every situation.
Right. But
The joke you opened up with, how did the chicken cross the road? The most famous joke in the world is about a chicken.
Right? About chicken.
Not me.
Fear of chickens is not singular. Other people fear chickens, clearly.
I literally drank my way through college on chicken shit because my friend, his dad gave him a Tyson chicken barn for his 16th birthday. Very good investment. Had three portions by the time he graduated. But we drank through college because he had to have somebody go in there every single day and pick up the dead chickens because if they died, they were diseased and it would like make the other ones sick.
yeah.
So we got paid 5 cents a chicken. He'd hand us like 5-gallon buckets. So we go in there and pick up dead chickens.
How many chickens would you pick up like in a day?
2 or 3 5-gallon buckets full. They were like the little chicks, and then you gotta the bigger they got, the more we got paid. We got 5 cents for the chicks because they died. 50% of them would die right out of the gate.
So what would be like a day's paycheck normally?
I don't think Bill was actually really counting. He was rich. He was just giving us $20 to go drinking in a college bar.
Perfect.
Because we would leave there and then we go to the plasma bank and sell our plasma. Then we go drinking because that's a bright idea.
I actually worked at a plasma bank when I was in college. That's where I worked in college.
I was the donor. $20 to hit.
One of my managers actually comes here and gets his haircut that I, was my manager there in college. And I was asking him, he still works there. He's higher up in the company now. Like, hey, how's everything going? What are you doing? And that company is actually working on a COVID vaccine right now from the plasma. They're kind of testing the antibody, the plasma.
That's nice.
Like that, and they're one of the companies working on a vaccine.
That's very
That's
cool.
very cool.
Ask a chicken-related question.
What? Lose.
Lil can't let the chicken go.
Another chicken question.
Yeah, well, you have to understand, like, again, chicken farm owner, and my first ever written joke, hello, I am on the screen now. My first ever joke when I was a very small child, I wrote this joke. Why did the spider cross the road?
To get away from the chicken?
It was stapled to the chicken. It should tell you something about my I wrote that joke. I was like 9. Or 20, I don't remember. 9 or 20, somewhere in there. So what do you propose to do to remedy the situation? Do I have to eat 3 or 4 chickens a day? I can do that. I mean, because I love chicken and I could eat chicken all day.
What any one person can do, if the problem's too big, we all have to come together as a collective, like group in humanity. And,
Okay, so I have a question.
chicken
If we eat the chicken population down, is the egg population going to go down? Because I'll eat eggs. I just don't like chicken.
So many eggs.
Yeah, I eat a lot of eggs too. That's the thing.
We eat a lot of eggs.
The egg's the most useful thing out of the chicken by far.
You eat
No.
chicken, though, right? You
No.
eat chicken, you're a chicken eater? Or
Are you an avid chicken eater?
I eat a lot of chicken. I do my share.
Are you doing your part, dude?
I do all I can. I mean,
I feel that I could eat a chicken a day if needed. I can handle that. So I'm going to work on that and at least try to.
one person at a time.
No, she's got to do 2 because I can't stand it. It's
Okay.
either rubbery or it's dry or
That's
it's.
the way I make chicken.
By what?
Are you frying the chicken?
Oh, I don't do that. She's chef. I don't. That was the rules. When she decided she couldn't come here, I said, "You cook. I'll do everything else. I'll clean. Not the toilets. I don't do the toilets. She cooks."
Did you just make this sign? I mean,
I said, "Not the toilets."
Oh, okay. I thought it went like that,
No, that is not
Okay,
part of the living arrangement. That would be wrong. Like, that's the first sin. You can't barter with that.
Okay, I do want to say one more thing again. Wolf and Ryan, we want to be able to announce your name again. Wolf and Ryan, Wolf and Ryan, Wolf and Ryan. Also, I did hear one other thing I want your advice on, or your comments on, from what a law that has just been passed in New York City. Do you think this should have been passed a long time ago, or should they have already just known better? And it is the MTA subway system has now decided to pass the law that says it is illegal to defecate on the subway, the bus, and any other transit.
Mouth full of beer. Did they literally have to pass this law?
Uh-huh.
So,
Okay, so
They decided to
saying.
they decided to write it down, I guess.
right.
I don't. This is all new.
He looks
What?
like he's totally in shock.
So, wait a second. Let me give you my thoughts here. Right?
Please.
Mhm.
So what this does, this makes the prosecution of the perpetrators, if you will,
Poopetrators.
easier to do, because if it's not illegal, you can't charge them with anything, right? But then how do you dust for poop? You know, it's like, well, how do we know this is Jimmy's poop, and how do we prosecute Jimmy? We just know it's illegal.
Was this a poop and run? You know, like.
I like the poopetrator.
Okay, we have to find the poopetrator. Please take a sample.
Right. You go in the DA's office. There's like 6 guys. They all take one right there.
I mean, can you bend your knees a little bit more, sir?
Is there poopetration levels?
like diarrhea.
Yeah, right. Like, this is loose and messy. That's more points because it takes longer to clean up.
Like, is it? I mean,
It.
yeah, like, could one be a felony or not?
Yeah, some real elusive guys pooped in there like 35 times a day, and they're like, "We've been looking for you, son." 17 years.
He's a serial pooper.
Does the police department have like a special victims, like, you know, like a special, like,
It's a defecation squad. They're gonna go out and look for the poopetrators.
yeah, like when we lived in New York, one of our friends from back here in Kentucky was visiting. We're walking, you know, home from the bar, and she was like, "Ew, it smells like human shit." And we were like, "Oh, that's
Yeah.
because someone just shit, like,
Yeah.
over there."
Yeah, that's because it's human shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just normal. It's fine. Let's
I
just go
don't
on.
think the new law changes anything. I think it makes it easier to persecute if you catch someone in the act. That's all
I once again have burning questions. So, are we talking about on the actual train?
That's a
Do you
poopetration
get
level.
more arrested if you like only do this on the platform or onto the platform? Like if you lean over and
Well, you know, Lil, this is a very new law, so they're going to have to sit and debate it for a minute to figure out exactly.
They got some shit to work out right here. Okay, so here's my next question. So the law is going to be you can't poop or shit in the subway. Let's just call it like it is, right? So, okay, the idea is to get people to quit shitting in the subway. But the people that are shitting in the subway are, for the most part, I'm going to say homeless, you know?
Yeah.
But how
Well,
much
that's the
money are they really going to make out of this? Because they're going to spend more money finding the poopetrators. They have to have a defecation squad.
Yeah.
And then these are homeless people that have no money. They're not going to pay their ticket.
Okay,
And
It's
so
a bad idea. Let them shit.
that work in retail will tell you it's a regular thing. People go in the dressing rooms and take a shit.
Yeah, because they don't even like give them bathrooms at the retail store.
are we suggesting that people who are not homeless randomly take a shit on the subway?
It's better than
I
a
mean, like-
dressing room. I worked in retail in college, and I didn't have any shit in the dressing room, but many, many, many times I had pee. Someone pissed in my dressing rooms.
See,
I had to go
that's
clean it up.
Wait, you pissed? Oh, I thought you pissed.
No,
in
I
the
worked in
dressing room.
a mall in college, right on the Canadian border, so all the Canadians, the Canucks, would come down because that's when the exchange rate was the other way. So they would come down here and like buy a shit ton of clothes, and then they would come down in muumuus, like these giant calf cans, because they would get charged duty going back. So they would take everything off, all the tags off, and they would drive home in this calf can that they came in and all this clothes on it, and they'd have to wear clothes in to get rid of. So they would dump all this shit in our parking lot. So every night we'd have to go pick up all the boxes from the shoes, everything else. But they would always piss in their dressing room. It was always the Canadians.
That's because they were Canadian. If they were Americans, they'd been taking a shit in there.
Oh, so that's right, because Canadians are more polite.
They're more
Very
polite.
So
Yeah.
much more polite.
Yes, but do they have chickens?
They have chicken.
Yeah, what's the Canadian?
Their chicken population isn't out of control like ours.
Oh.
So they have controlled chicken population.
I got it.
Your chicken population is probably perfect.
Going away now.
Well, it was very nice to meet y'all. And thank you for coming on Let Your Shit Out.
Take a shot to that. I don't know if you
It's
guys
like,
have anything.
Foul,
but
foul.
We got beer.
cheers. Cheers, guys. Thank you so much for coming on. We love you.